perfect night for baseball on the show. It's the St. Louis Cardinals taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. First pitch coming your way next. And on the hill here today, Jesus Luzardo.
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
All right, ready to go here. J.J. Weatherholt getting ready to hit. And we're underway here in Philly.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
Ball. That's inside.
The 2-2 on the way. Strike three, went back to the sweeper and got the strikeout. Here's a Cardinals lineup now. Singy, this righty-heavy lineup must be licking their chops with a lefty on the mound.
Now, to me, Boog, it shows the managers trying to set these players up to have a big game. Facing an opposite-handed pitcher, you only get a fraction of a second longer to see the ball and decide to swing, but that can be the difference between a line drive and a swinging strike.
There's the strike. Top of the first, just getting started here in Philadelphia. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A solo shot. The Cardinals score first. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
One down. Now it's the right fielder, Jordan Walker. That one ripped, but foul. Yo, one. Right through there for a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Ball. That's in.
This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add a run. It's 2-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Hey!
0-1.
Inside ball.
And there's a foul ball.
Strike him out.
Got him swinging.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second.
Holy cow.
He's there. It's a 2-out double.
Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
So runner at second, 2 down. Jose Fermin will hit next.
Let's go, Phillies. Yeah, way to go, Big Phil. All right. Let's go, Phillies.
Jordan on at second with 2 down. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 2.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
And that's the strikeout looking. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And for the Cardinals here this afternoon, Hunter Dobbins. How about a scouting report on him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Hit hard but foul off to the left.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
0-1. And that traps in for a strike.
You're killing me, Blue.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Very dominant with that fastball inside. Hitter's going to be conscious of that. Now you have the outer half of the plate to work with out there on the mound.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Swings through it for the K. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. And time now for the Phillies lineup. This is an offense, Chris, that's having a hard time scoring runs right now.
Yeah, sometimes things just aren't going to click, and unfortunately what happens is players press, they try to do a little bit more, and they get out of their game. You've got to let the game come to you. If you chase it, it's going to run from you. So this is a team that just needs to calm down, relax, and understand that they're going to come out of this.
Trey Turner, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Out towards right center field. Brings it in with a nice running grab. 2 away.
Right fielder, right. Harper. Come on, Bryce.
Hey!
Comes up empty.
Big-time GM right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
He's got it, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They trail it here 2-0. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Stepping in, Everson Pereira. And a foul ball.
Nope.
Ricky Holiday, our umpire behind the dish, known as pretty fair umpire for both hitters and pitchers.
Yeah, I think that's right, Boog. There is a little inconsistency on the corners of the plate. You can't always be sure how it's going to go with those borderline pitches as the game progresses.
Almost got him. In the air, right field. Harper ranging back. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting 8th, second baseman, number 39.
That one ripped left field. Carrying well. And it is out of here. So he goes the opposite way with that one, and they tack one on the board. It's 3-0. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Pedro Pajes digs in now.
Ball, that's in.
The lefty, the 1-0.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
And that one hammered. Crawford flying after this one. Unable to get there, and it's in the gap. And he'll pull into second safely.
He was all over that one. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Clobbered to right field, way back, gone. It's their 2nd home run of the inning, and they add on. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. You see how he stays square to the plate. He takes a breaking ball that's away, gets around it, gets it up in the air, and hits a long home run. Not exactly the way that you teach it in the cage, but you'll take the result.
And now it's Ivan Herrera.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
There's a swing and a drive. Out of here. They go back to back. His 2nd home run of the game, and they add a run. It's 6-0.
Wasn't fooled on the first pitch at all. He squared it up right away.
Another one? 2 home runs from a player not typically in the spotlight for power. Man, you got to soak up these performances because they just don't happen every day.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Jesus Luzardo departs, and the home run really bit him today as he exits on the hook for the loss. New arm coming on after the break. Jose Alvarado gets the call from the pen.
Should be a good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
Hey, what do you say now, Phil?
Aye!
4 runs already in the frame here at the top of the second. In the air to left center. Crawford on his way over. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Cardinals, left fielder Joshua.
That was an impressive run and catch out there, Chris. And StatCast tells us he covered well over 100 feet to make that grab.
Clearly, that was not an easy play. I mean, he took a great angle to the ball and just had enough closing speed in the tank after that long run to make the catch. It was a wild ride, but a lot of fun to watch.
Here's Baez. His first at bat was a strikeout.
Nope. Ball 1.
Two down, nobody on. And there's the strike. Outside low. Ball 2.
There you go now, Phillies.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Harper on the move to the alley. And that is that.
There we go.
But they go deep 3 times in the inning and score 4. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Cardinals 6 and the Phillies nothing. Back here in Philadelphia, bottom of the inning.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that pitcher work to get you out. This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
That one fouled off. Jackknife's out of the way.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Inside, backs him off again. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Oh, that was perfect execution of that curveball. Down and in. He gets it out of the danger zone, and you really can't do it much better than that. It's in the zone the entire way, so you have to swing as a hitter, but then it just falls off the table and almost hits you in the back foot.
Boom. Wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And that one did miss, and the strike is overturned. Still 2 challenges left for them. The 1-0.
Good pitch down around the knees. You want to be there all game. In a park like this, a pop-up sometimes will carry out. I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
Up the middle, Weatherholt. On to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
Batting sixth, third baseman, Bryson Stott.
2 down, bases empty. This is Bryson Stott. He's already set a new career best for stolen bases in a season, Chris. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1.
Nasty
low.
backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. And that ends the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. We head on now to the top of the third. It's the Cardinals 6 and the Phillies nothing. Back at Citizens Bank Park, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Blaze Jordan.
Come on, Phils.
You know, these
that
Cardinals
ball went
doing
out.
a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
Fair ball. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already.
Come on. Turn the double.
The other way, and foul ball.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
Hey, 2.
Oh and 2 now. This to third. Stop. The throw to first, and one away in the top of the third.
Up next for the Cardinals, center fielder, Everson Pereira.
So now with one away and a man at second, Everson Pereira now at the plate. He's 0 for 1.
Phillies.
Ball 1. Ball, that's outside.
That one
Oh, that's out.
outside. And now 3-0.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone. And the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Here we go.
In for a strike. Full count now. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Now batting, second baseman, number 39.
That's a ball.
Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And this
That's a
one
ball.
squirts away from the catcher. No advance, though.
Come on, Phillies.
Hey.
Man at second. And a foul ball, he stays alive. That one to first. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. The throw won't get there in time, and now they have runners at the corners. Here's the catcher, Pedro Pajes. Runners on first and third, 2 away.
Come on, Phils.
Activity in the bullpen. Brooks Raley, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. There's a strike. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Here's a 1-2. This one in the air, center field. And that'll do it.
Oh, yeah.
A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Cardinals 6 and the Phillies nothing. Set for the bottom of the third, and now for the Phillies, Brandon Marsh. Pitch misses. Ball 1.
Ball, that's off the plate. Aye!
Next
No, that's
offering
down.
is down low. This one ripped, but foul to the right. Payoff pitch. Stays alive.
Come on, Phillies, let's go.
Three-two. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So he gets a hit after a long battle with the pitcher.
Batting 8, catcher J.T. Realmuto.
Here we go, JT.
Come on, JT.
Hey, now, let's go.
Quick move to first, and he's back safely.
Let's go, Phillies.
And this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2.
I'm a little surprised with how patient they've been against the fastball. They've taken a few for strikes now. I'd like to see him show some confidence by attacking those pitches.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Nice job behind the plate there.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with the high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Next
Ball
to him,
one.
Justin Crawford.
Look out for the double play.
On the ground to first.
Get there.
To Weatherholt. Double play.
He's out.
What a twin killing to end the inning. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. 3 innings complete. It's the Cardinals 6 and the Phillies nothing. New inning getting started, and here's the St. Louis leadoff man, J.J. Weatherholt.
Let's go, Phillies.
Ball one.
Let's go, Phillies.
Pitch
Ball,
misses
that's out.
outside. Ball 2.
Woo, all right, Phillies.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
Let's go.
2-1 now. In
Aye.
there at the knees for a strike. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. 1 gone here.
For the Cardinals, the designated hitter, Ivan Herrera.
So now the DH spot, Ivan Herrera. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone, stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
This one smoked on its way out of here.
Hitting me, hitting me. Boom.
And he's gone yard again. That's his 3rd home run of the game. And they add to their lead. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. A 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
Come on now, Phillies.
Ball, that's inside.
Go, Phillies, go.
Ball 2.
That's right, Philly. That's right.
That's
Ball,
outside.
that pitch is out.
3 balls, no strikes. And there's the automatic. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in. Top half of inning number 4. That clips the corner. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock.
Come on now.
So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Up next for the Cardinals, left fielder, Joshua.
And here is Joshua Baez.
Nope, outside.
The 1-0. And that one hit 97 on the gun. Walker at first, 1 gone.
Let's get 2 here.
Back to the mound. It hit him. Can't pick it up with the bare hand. And no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
Hey!
One out. Runners at first and second. Out to center. Crawford moving under this one. And there's 2 away.
Yeah, baby.
Up next for the Cardinals, third baseman, Jose Fermin.
So first and second with 2 outs. And now Jose Fermin. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 1. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Good job to fight that one off. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Inning over, and it could have been worse. 1 for the Cardinals on the solo home run. It's now 7-0. Back here in Philadelphia, bottom of the 4th, Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs. You know, these Phils, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
The 1-2. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Tosses to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Shortstop, Trey Turner.
Let's go, Phillies.
To the right side. Handles, throws to first. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here's Harper now. He's 0 for 1.
Ball.
Two down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
Let's go, Bryce.
Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Down quickly go the Phillies. Not going their way. It's 7. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. They put themselves out in front with a nice display at the plate. Take a look at the spray chart for where their hits have landed.
And they've really been peppering left field, as you can see from the graphic right here. Might be time for the defense to slide a bit towards that side.
Hey, Phils, come on.
Foul ball.
You know, these Cards, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've been absolutely smashing the baseball. They've racked up a bunch of hits, and 8 have gone down for extra bases.
Called strike right there.
And 8 extra base hits is a big number, and it's pretty clear the offense is just feeding off each other at this point. Confidence is contagious.
The 0-2. Swings and misses. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Number 39.
All right, Phillies.
That one
Nope.
off the mark. Ball 1. Challenge from behind the dish here. Pretty close, but it was a ball. So they'll lose their first challenge.
Come on, Philly.
That's too
Ball
low.
2.
And a count now 2-0. The Cards up big in this one, and we're at the top of the 5th. That one not close. Ball 3.
Come on, here we go.
Inside corner, and that's called a strike. Right through there for a strike.
2.
And that one is lifted in the air. Harper on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there are 2 outs.
Up next for the Cardinals, catcher.
Here's the catcher, Pedro Pajes. 1 for 2.
Let's go, Phillies.
Into center. And that'll fall for a base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Up next for the Cardinals, shortstop J.J. Weatherholt.
Close
Ball.
one, doesn't get the call. Ball 1. Catcher challenge, we'll take another look. Just caught the zone by a whisker, and the call is overturned. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Pajes off of first with 2 away. That one in the dirt and gets away. Throws to second. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning. It's the Cardinals 7 and the Phillies nothing. Back here in Philadelphia, now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies, Luis Arias.
Let's go, Phillies.
Ripped, but it curls foul.
Well, these Phillies just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Lifted in the air down the left side. That one gets down for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Nice rip.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
Let's go, base hit here.
Hey!
And obviously, a lot of credit for all those chases and strikeouts goes to the pitching. It's been nasty, but you can bet this offense is trying to figure out some way to put up a better fight.
Lifted in the air, right field. Walker under it. And he makes the catch.
Up next for the Phillies, third baseman, Bryson Stott.
One out man at first. Bryson Stott getting ready to hit.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Ball one
Nope,
there.
touchdown. Ah!
Check
Hey!
swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. And it's 1-2.
Here we go now, Phils.
That's ball two.
Man at first, one away. Ground ball could be two. Torres to second. What a double play that was. Inning over. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. It's the Cardinals 7 and the Phillies nothing. We're back with a look at key moments so far in this one. And now it's going to be J.J. Weatherholt.
Let's go, Philadelphia.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Up next for the Cardinals, the designated hitter, Ivan Herrera.
And now the DH, Ivan Herrera. And a chance to make some history here, Chris.
Yeah, he's homered 3 times so far, and now he gets another chance, at least we think. We'll see if the pitcher gives him anything to hit. It's so rare to see a 3-homer performance, but even more special for that player to get another chance at the plate to do it again for 4.
Let's do it, Phillies.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate, stay out of that double play.
Step off, throw to first. Weatherholt back on a dive.
Come on now, Phillies.
Swing and a ball popped up. The rise has a beat on it. And there's one down.
There we go.
Up next for the Cardinals, right fielder Jordan Walker.
The lefty, the 1-0. Runner on the go. Pitch
Inside,
misses.
ball 2.
Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with the stolen base.
You know, having a good lead is so key when you're stealing bases, even if you've got great speed. But if you don't have great speed but can get an extended lead and a good jump, you can steal bases on a catcher who can really throw it. That's a nice job right there.
That's ripped into the outfield and makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with 2 gone.
Up next for the Cardinals, left fielder Joshua Baez.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen.
Now pitching.
New pitcher now, Brooks Raley.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Here's the left fielder, Joshua Baez. 1 for 3. That's a strike, attacked with the sweeper. Next offering is fouled back. 2 outs and a runner at third, and we're in the top half of the 6th.
Here we go, Brooks.
On the ground, right side. In time to Bohm. That's the inning. So 1 left for the Cardinals, but they're still in control. It's 7-0. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. His July and August splits there.
Fielder Brandon Marsh.
Well, this guy on the mound's done a lot better than we would have expected, and the hitters just don't seem to have the right game plan. They're taking too many mistake pitches for called strikes.
Ball.
That's to third. Fermin
Get on your horse.
sends it across
Got
to
him.
first. 1 away, bottom of the 6th.
Next for the Phillies, catcher J.T. Real Muto.
Ball.
This one in the air. Weatherholt. He's got it. 2 up, 2 down.
That was a good, hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
Crawford batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Crawford thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. So the call will stand. No challenges left for them now.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe
Nope.
down in the
Ball
dirt.
1.
Way to be patient.
Swing, and he breaks his bat. Reaching down, makes the catch. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
All right, Singy, we've been in all the press boxes. You got best press box food.
I'd say press box food because of the ice cream. We have to go Philadelphia. Yeah.
Shout out to our guy, Frank.
Yes. New York for me is pretty good. Yankees?
Yeah, solid.
Yeah.
That one hammered, but pulled foul.
As far as ballpark food, one of my favorite places is San Francisco.
Garlic fries, yo.
Garlic fries, and you got the lobster roll out there in the outfield if you want to make the walk all the way out there.
It's great, though, broadcasting a game with that zoo breath where you could just, I mean, absolutely levitate some people with your breath.
But we got the crab fries in Philadelphia, is that right?
Yep, and then
it's been a long time for me.
Boog's Barbecue at Oriole Park.
I knew you'd go there.
That's right.
Yeah. Anyway, you can work in your name, huh?
That's right.
Aye.
Here's the 0-2. On the ground, right side.
Let's go, let's go, let's go!
And 2 away to start the 7th.
Let's go, come on!
For the Cardinals, center fielder Everson Pereira.
2 outs, base is empty. Everson Pereira. Next up for the Cardinals. 0 for 3 in this one.
Let's go, Brooks!
Right through there for a strike. And that one fouled off. Two down, nobody on. This one in the air, center field. Crawford under it. And that is that. Offense held in check there. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Cardinals 7 and the Phillies nothing. Back here in Philadelphia, so here's the Phillies DH, Kyle Schwarber.
Hitting is all about anticipation, and right now, this lineup is struggling with it. Their swings are mistimed, and it's produced a few ugly cuts here and there.
And that one ripped into right. Diving, gets down, could be extra bases. And he's going to get to second with nobody out.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Just
Nope,
missed.
that's a ball.
Man at second. Pop foul out of play off to the right. That one finds the zone. 1 and 2.
Ball, that's outside.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Here comes Schwarber around third. He's safe. And they're on the board, but lots of ground to make up.
Picks himself up an RBI. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Man at first, and now for the Phillies, Bryce Harper.
That's outside.
Wait for your pitch!
Turner aboard here at first with nobody out.
Let's go, Phillies!
In the air, left field,
Go, go, go.
and a
Oh,
foul
that's a foul
ball.
ball.
Here we go, Bryce. Come on, Bryce. Let's go, Bryce.
1-2 now.
Ball two.
Come on now, Phils.
Fights it off. He'll see another. In the air, left field, down the line. And that one is foul, so we'll try it again. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up.
Here we go.
Line and a base hit into right. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
For the Phillies, second baseman, Luis Arias.
Let's go, La Regadera.
The curveball's been a big pitch for him today. He's been able to get ahead in the count with it. He's also been able to use it to put guys away.
No outs, runners at first and second.
Well,
Oh,
it's been
that's
a
out.
very impressive outing so far. His command has been a big part of it. Even when he misses outside the strike zone, which is exactly what a pitcher wants.
Here we go, Luis.
The 1-1. Late with the swing there.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one.
Weatherhold toss to second and 2. What a play.
That was a much-needed double play right there. It gives him a really good shot at minimizing any further damage in this inning.
And now it's Alec Bohm.
Come on, Alec.
That's a ball.
The 1-0.
Ball upstairs.
2 outs with a runner at third.
Let's go, Alec.
And
Nope.
another ball.
That's inside.
And ball
Ball
4,
four.
2 aboard.
First base.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Here comes the manager out of the Cardinals dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen.
Now pitching for
New pitcher on here, Ryan Fernandez. He's been so good against lefties.
Let's go, Phillies. Come on.
Hey!
Nice grab, and that's a nice play to end the inning. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. 8th inning coming up. It's the Cardinals 7 and the Phillies 1.
now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Orion Kirkering.
He's having a ton of success facing left-handed hitters this season, so
This seems like a smart move to turn to him with a lefty at the plate.
Leading off, Brian Torres. He's already homered in this game.
Come on, Phillies.
Ball one.
Here's a 1-1. Swing and a foul straight back.
Come on, Phillies!
The 1-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Catcher, Pedro Pajes.
Cold soda. Get your cold soda here.
Got it started a little too early. Strike one. Kirkering is what you're looking for in a good reliever. The ball stays in the ballpark. It's so hard to square him up. 0-1 now. Action in the pen down there. Tim Mesa, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
Yeah, he stays out of the middle and pitches either at the bottom or at the top on the edges. And because of that, if you do get it in the air, it's usually just a high fly ball. And when it's down in the zone, it's on the ground.
Battling here as he fouls it away. He's so consistent that the manager basically could look at it like he's got 3 outs sitting in his pocket. That shortens the game. 2-2 now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
When he takes the mound, you feel like, hey, this inning is wrapped or this ball game is over. He's just that good, and you can see it in opposing hitters as well.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter, and I'm so glad I'm retired.
Weatherholt stands in now and watches strike 1.
They know when he comes in, pretty much forget about it. Kind of reminds me of Mariano Rivera.
2 down, nobody on.
That's out.
Kirkering, 24 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick in 2022. Out to short. That's the 3rd out. Nothing doing there for St. Louis, and they're on top 7-1. Back at Citizens Bank Park, and now for the Phillies, Brandon Marsh.
Brandon Marsh.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen. That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Next
Ball,
pitch
that's out.
misses outside. Ball 3. Swings here and blasts one left field. That one carrying. See you later. A solo shot. And they're chipping away. It's 7-2.
always scary for a pitcher when a guy can take a fastball down the middle and hit it to the opposite field. No holes in a swing like that, and that time that ball was hit hard.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Hey, what you say now, Phils?
Fastball for a strike. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, low and away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
Crawford in the box again. Takes a strike.
Let's go, Phillies!
Ball
Just
1.
missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at-bat.
Base knock center field. So the 1-out hit turns the lineup over.
Up next for the Phillies, designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. The 0-1.
Ball.
Crawford over at first with one away.
Let's go, Phillies! Yeah, way to go, Big Phil! All right, let's go, Phillies!
No question about this one. It's out of here. Kyle Schwarber blasts one out the other way. Second home run of the inning for him. And they slice into the lead. It's 7-4.
That gives them hope they can pull off this comeback. They just need a few more swings like that, and they're back in business. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Ryan Fernandez out of the game. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. So they bring on the veteran, Ryan Stanek.
Well, walks have certainly been an issue for him this season, so we'll see what kind of command he has.
One down. Trey Turner at the plate.
Let's go, Phillies!
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Pops it up as he checks his swing. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Phillies, right fielder, Bryce Harper.
There you go now, Phillies! Here we go, Bryce! Come on, Bryce! Let's go, Bryce! Come on, Phil!
In the air to left center. Brings it in. And that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 7-4. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Let's take a look at how the ball's been flying today. Plenty of power on both sides in this one.
Yeah, it seems like days like this get pitchers questioning their life choices, Boog. Any fan who goes for a bathroom break is at risk of missing another dinger.
Let's see it, Philadelphia. Let's go now, Phils.
That's in for a strike. And a big swing and a miss.
I can feel the breeze all the way up here. Sit him down.
Yep, that
That's
ball went
awfully
out.
close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Comes the 2-2. On the ground to the left. Turner. And it gets by him. To first. And he just gets it there in time. One away.
Right fielder, Jordan Walker.
And now the right fielder, Jordan Walker. He had a big swing for these guys way back in the first inning.
Yeah, Boog, he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
Take it to him. Come on, Philly.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. So they've still got both their challenges. And the 1-0. On the ground, right side. Gets to it with a slide. Over to the pitcher, but it's offline. He's safe at first.
Up next for the Cardinals, left fielder, Joshua Steiner.
Hey.
And it's fouled away.
Sit him down.
Stays alive.
I'll sit him down. Punch him out.
The 0-2. Got him swinging. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough to where you got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Orion Kirkering is done. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching.
Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, Tim Meza.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And here's the first baseman, Blaze Jordan.
Come on, Phillies, let's go. Let's go, Phillies.
Hey.
Here comes the 0-1. Right through there for a strike. Foul ball, still 0-2. Walker leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Ground ball up the middle. They take the force out, and that's the 3rd out. The Cards leave 1. They hold a 7-4 lead. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Dan Arnold. A chance at his first save of the year.
Leading off for the Phillies, second baseman, Luis Arias.
Let's go, La Regadera.
To third, Fermin.
Get there.
Fires across the diamond. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
First baseman, Alex Bones.
Come on, Phil. Let's go, Phillies.
And that one pulled foul. On the ground, and that's a fair ball. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Up next for the Phillies,
Bryson Stock will hit next. A former first-round pick, and he's really turned into a nice everyday player.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Ball 1.
The Cardinals trying to close out a 3-run lead. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Tap foul at the plate. Just
Outside,
misses
that's
the
a ball.
mark outside the zone. Gets a piece and stays alive. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Phillies have just 1 out remaining.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly, he had him fooled.
And first offering is fouled off.
Let's go one more time, baby.
That's right, Philly. That's right.
No, that's low.
Hit in the air, left field. Baez moving under it. And that'll do it.
The ball for his first career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on a wall. You just can't forget your first save.
This one finishes with a final of 7-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.